Hi everyone, my name is Risha. Today is the 12th of May 2024. I'm going to be going over my weekly prediction for the SPY. I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts. I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review this week's prediction and I'll go over last week's. However, there was no video last week due to exams, but I did write down my prediction on the Excel, so we will review whether that went right or wrong. But before getting into the video, it's important to mention that this is all completely educational, and therefore I advise you to conduct your own analysis before entering any position in the market to ensure that you are comfortable with it, since you may not be with the risk preference that I have or the trading style that I use. So definitely do your own analysis. However, this video is a guide, and you're free to use it that way. And before I do anything, and I've just noticed because this has deleted. This here is just something that will be important later. Now, monthly charts, we can immediately see very strong uptrend. I mean, it's been an uptrend since October 2022. This month, although it hasn't closed yet, very bullish. And we can see, however, if we can't predict on this one. The previous month was, however, very bearish since it struck down completely after the all-time high that we made in March. RSI hasn't given any overbought, oversold. However, it is confirming the bullish price action that we see, and volume is pretty stagnant. There's no really volume spikes or any significance in the volume. It's actually sideways, so that's not really a good sign either. But that's what you get from that. Let's move to the weekly charts now, and here we can see the price action yet again. Similarly, very strong price action. It's been in an uptrend. We can see that these troughs are sloping upwards. RSI is confirming the price action. However, we had an inside bar here. The next day we had this candle. Although it was a doji candle, spinning top doji candle, it was still a green candle. And typically, whatever direction the price goes in is where we see that. Obviously, this week again was quite bullish. So we can take this even as the main signal. And we can say quite confidently that the market is going up. So from the weekly charts, we can see that the low or the entry to a short sale for this week would be the low of the candle. We're at 513.3, and in the Excel sheet, and I will change this when I go there, I had written the resistance as 523. However, this realistically should be the support here at 524.09. So once the price crosses 524.09, we will enter a buy trade. That's what we get from the weekly charts. But just for confirmation, now let's move to the daily charts and see this price action in more detail. I mean, we can see just how close price is to this peak here. We see that we had a gap to start off the week, which wasn't filled. So we had a window, a rising window, and we see that it keeps going up. RSI is very bullish. We can see it's a steep slope upwards movement. We can see this again. This confirms the price action completely. We have a good bullish implication from the RSI. However, volume is actually going down, which is why a buy and sell entry are pretty much equidistant, which is because the price realistically could go either direction. As we see that when we were around this position, we were having a similar issue where price was oscillating in a sideways or going downwards, and we see that this is what has happened. Price has gone downwards. Therefore, we do need to be careful. And just since if I remember this, if I went to the Excel sheet here, I will change this now to 524. So with that, the last week's prediction, which I didn't make a video for due to exams in school, I did write this down, so feel free to look at it. We had a buy signal where we made a small profit of $757.68, bringing our weekly closing balance to $120,560.14. This week's prediction is that we wait till it crosses 524 and we buy, and when it falls below the support at 513.3, so it's not even 524, it's 524.09. Wait, let me go and check this really quickly. The resistance here was the high of this candle, which was, 524.38. Sell when it falls below the support at 513.3. Target 1%, trailing stop loss of 0.5%. If we are in a position that neither are hits, then we will just close on Friday. However, as for now, both the monthly and weekly trends are up. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.